In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get your first Titanic pet in 2023. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Before I teach you guys this, be sure to enter my huge pet giveaway for the huge Mrs. Claus. All you gotta do is smash the like button on this video, hit that subscribe button, and comment how many huge pets you currently have. And once you do those three things, head on over to my website psxtradingvalues.com and I'll show you what to do next. Once you're on my website, go up to the top right, click active giveaways and huge pet giveaway. Once this page loads, scroll on down and you're gonna notice the giveaway right here on your screen. There's 10 ways to enter. Make sure you do all 10 for the best chance at winning. And guys, when you're on my website, make sure you use it for the intended purpose. I got the value of almost every pet in the game on this website, so make sure you check it out. So for example, the huge cat, you type it in right here, it'll load up and it'll tell you the value and how to get the pet. So that way you guys never get scammed again. So happy trading. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. All right, guys, so there's a bunch of different ways that you could actually get your first Titanic pet in 2023. And in this video, we're gonna go over every single one of those ways. Of course, some are free to play and of course some are pay to win, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna go over every single one of them. And why should you trust me? Well, guys, look at my wrap and look at my diamonds. I got a ton and I use my methods every single day to make billions of gems, and that's why I'm able to afford Titanic pets. I actually just don't buy Titanic pets because I save these to give away, huges on my website, on my streams. I stream pretty much daily. Make sure you guys tune into those and maybe you'll win yourself a huge pet. But let's go ahead and start with the free-to-play methods because I know there's a lot more free-to-play players than there is pay-to-win. So let's go. All right, so for those of you that are free-to-play, there's essentially like 3 different ways that you could get yourself a Titanic pet. The first way is anytime there's an event, there's usually a special egg in that event that actually has a Titanic pet in it. Not every time, but actually right now there is. So if you guys didn't know, click your teleport button and travel to the summer event. And if you just go to the sandy beach, it'll take you right to the area that we need to go. So right here, if you guys turn around and go up these little sandy stairs, there's actually an egg up here. It's called the Sunny Egg. And in here, as you guys can see, there's actually a Titanic pet in this egg, and all it costs is 60 million coins. So if you guys farm up a bunch of coins and open this egg a bunch of times, and if you're lucky enough, you might get one of these Titanic pets for absolutely free without spending any Robux. Now, 60 million is a lot of coins. How do you get coins? Well, the best way is to come over here all the way down to this chest all the way in the back. And you need the summer event coins, and this event's only going to be going for another 11 days, so just keep that in mind. If you're watching this video in the future, it might be a different event, but by then maybe we'll update this video and make a new one, so we'll see. But regardless, just go onto this chest here, put all your best pets on it, hatch it, put all your boosts on in your exclusive shop. So boost, triple coins, triple damage, you could do server boost. And another great thing to do is play with friends, because every time you're playing with a friend, you get extra boosts for that. And if you guys don't have any friends to play with, make sure you join my Discord server. The link will be in the description in this video. And in there, if you check the announcements, I have the link to my VIP, which is what I'm in right now. And you guys could join at any time and just play with me. We could all add each other so we get those awesome boosts. So I'll see you guys in there. But that's how you get a lot of coins. Once you do that, just head back on over to the egg and then simply just put on an auto clicker or just turn on auto hatch, and you can just hatch this until you get the pet. So good luck, guys. I hope you get your free Titanic pet by doing that. All right, guys, this next method is going to be a little bit more complicated, but I promise you it is still doable to any single person watching this video. And what's that? Well, it's going to be getting the amount of gems that it just straight up costs to buy a Titanic pet, like in the trading plaza or off someone in your server or maybe one of your friends. Now, how do you get a lot of gems in this game? Let's just go over pretty much like most of the best ways to get gems. So what are they going to be? Well, number one, what you guys could do is every single day, just go to your shop and make sure you collect your rank rewards, guys. This is super important. It's free to do every 4 hours. Just get those free gems, because why not? Second way, right next to it, the daycare. Make sure you guys go to your daycare every day, put your pets in here, and then claim them once they're done. I'm actually not going to claim these ones right now because I'm working on the event, but make sure you guys claim them when the event's gone. Now, speaking of the event, what do I mean by that? Well, one second, guys. For some reason, I got stuck in this room right here. This has actually never happened to me before. I don't know how I got in here, but that's weird. Anyways, go back to the spawn world. Let's get out of there real quick. But speaking of the summer event right now, if you guys are watching this video right when it comes out, make sure that you absolutely complete your summer events, because you get so many gems, like 25 million, 75 million, but when you get down to the bottom, check this out, you're getting up to 15 billion all the way at the top tier one down here, which is crazy, guys. this is all going to add up and be very important, because when you start getting a lot of gems, you can start buying huge pets, and then you could trade those huge pets for other huges and, you know, just maybe more gems than what you paid for, because that's what I do, guys. Let me show you what I do for like my gem making method. So this is exactly what I do. I'm seriously going to go over everything I do. So I'm going to walk into the trading plaza. Now normally I go to the pro server because a lot more people, you know, have huges in here, so it's just better if you do. But if you don't, it's okay. You can go to the normal server and still find people with huge pets there. But once you get that pro server unlocked, you're going to be making so much more gems. Now once you're here, guys, you're going to want to look for people that are selling huge pets. So for example, obviously not that guy, definitely not that one. 4.6 trillion is way too much. But let's see here. So we got maybe this like HHR here, the rainbow one. So now you guys can see that the wrap value says 180 billion to 220 billion. So that's a lot. So we're going to want to check how much he's selling it for. So obviously right here it says he's selling it for 230. Let me turn these pets off so you guys could actually see what is going on here. Let's see here. Show their pets. No, there we go. But yeah, so you guys can see that he's selling it for 230 billion. So that is more than the top wrap value, so people aren't really paying that value. So if you wanted to buy this pet, you should probably look for it to be at like 180 billion. But before you make that purchase, what I want you guys to do every single time before you do a trade is make sure you go back to my website, which I'm going to do in 1 second here. Here we go. We're back on the website, and then we're going to look up the huge hell rock. Now, this is important because we want to compare this to the wrap value. So on here, you guys can see that this is really only like, you know, valued at 145. So realistically, I would be trying to get this pet for like 145, you know, best. I mean, I would pay a little bit more because it seems that people are paying more right now. But that value, the wrap value, guys, let me just be completely honest with you. It is so sketchy. You do not want to trust that, because right now it could be 180 to 220, but in an hour from now, this could drop to like 120. It just depends what people are buying at that time. Super sketchy. I always rely on the website value and just compare it to the like value in the game, and you're gonna want to like buy it for like whatever the lower one is. So that's your key. And then of course, when you guys go to sell that pet, sell it for whatever's higher. So if it's higher on the website, you know, 145 billion, if that was the highest number, like higher than the wrap, you'd sell it for 145. But actually in this case, right now the wrap value is 220, so we would probably want to sell this one for about 220. But this guy's kind of scamming right now, as I was telling you before, because he's selling it for 230. So that is way out of hand. There's no way I'd buy that at all. The highest I'd probably buy this pet for right now is like 150, 160, because then I know right away, you know, right now, because that wrap value is so high at 220, I could probably sell it for like 215, and then people would like walk by my stand, see that I'm selling it for not even top wrap value, and then they would be so inclined to buy it, and I would still make a ton of gems. They'd be thinking that they're getting a good deal, but realistically, like, they're really not, because that wrap value could just completely drop in an hour, and I still made out on like 50 billion gems. Guys, this is how you do it. Seriously, it's as easy as that. Once you start getting huge pets, you could just completely spiral out of control. I seriously made like 2 trillion gems in about a week. So I'm telling you guys, it is absolutely possible for any single one of you watching. You know, when I first started playing this game, I didn't have any huge pets. I thought it was impossible to get them, but I finally figured out how to trade, how to make gems, and it all came together. So once you start getting all these huge pets though, guys, eventually, once you get enough of them, you could just completely sell them all, or you could just do like a 1-to-1 trade for a Titanic. Just make sure that your values add up and it's a worth it trade, or make sure it just is at least worth it to you. That way, you know, you get your first Titanic pet by, you know, trading and getting enough gems. I'm telling you guys, it's possible. And also, while you're doing this and like, you know, wanting to get gems, if you have your VIP, you know, pass, make sure you get those and get your free gifts on the top of your screen up there. I forgot to mention that. Another little easy way to make some gems. Just do that. And then also, like, in these like little trading booths here, whenever there's a new event that comes out, make sure you like, you know, claim your stand. And of course, you're gonna want to sell the new mythical pets, guys. Any single time there's new mythicals or like new eggs, never, okay, let me like take a step back here for 1 second. This is important. Never open eggs, guys. Okay, seriously, if you care about making gems in this game, sell your eggs. So like all these right here, you have a 0.67% chance to get this huge. Not worth it. You could sell it and get 2 billion gems right now. Easy. You could do the pirate eggs, 14 billion for every single one of these. Easy gems. all these sailor eggs right here, 139, easy. Now you may be asking me, well LT, why are you not selling these eggs? Well, these are all from this summer event, so I'm doing the smart thing right now, and I'm saving them, because maybe in a month from now when this event's completely gone, these might rise in value because they're going to become, you know, more rare and, you know, like literally impossible to get. So that's what I'm doing. I think you guys should do the same thing. I encourage it, but, you know, do whatever you want. I just recommend don't open your eggs. It's just not worth it. Oh, and another thing is don't ever buy eggs with the intent to opening them. Complete waste of gems. If you ever see eggs in like the thing right here, like see this guy, you know, this is a scam right here. So no offense, but this guy selling them. So he's absolutely scamming, and you know that's a joke. You definitely don't want to buy those for 4.5 billion. If anything, if you were selling them for 1.5 or something like that, buy them and then just, you know, flip them for 2 billion. So, but you know, he's obviously scamming there. So you wouldn't do that. Just never buy eggs, guys. Unless like, so there's obviously like the shop. Let me show you guys real quick. So this right here, this egg, it's a little bit old now, but when these first come out, values like are not like steady. So you might be able to find these for like really cheap and then sell them for a lot, because a lot of like rich people in this game, they like to buy these just for the chance of getting one of the new huges. But if you're the smart player, you could just be the one making a ton of gems by selling the eggs for a lot more than they're worth. So, and that's with not like buying Robux. You don't need Robux for that. You'll just find them on the marketplace for like usually like 15 billion, and you could like sell them for like 25. That's what I do. It's a really good way to make gems as well. So I don't know if I got to the point though. I was talking about the mythicals. Make sure you sell the new mythicals too, guys, because those could get you a ton of gems, especially if you get them to the dark matter form. You could be making so many gems from that. Like all of these right here, they're not too much because they're not really the new ones. But like when that like Easter event was out, these would probably go for like 1 billion each, and they were just so easy to get, guys. You could seriously get these like in 2 seconds. Like right here, I got these arcade rainbow dogs. They're probably worth about like 500 million, but if I were to make those dark matter and wait like the 5 days or whatever it would be, you know, that's like 1 billion, maybe 2 billion gems. So easy to make gems in this game, guys. It just takes a little bit of effort. You know, a lot of people like to beg in my chat and like to beg in comments. If you guys spent half the time you did begging in people's like YouTube channels and just played the game and grinded a little bit, I promise you, you would have, you know, what YouTubers have and, you know, what just other good players in the game have. I promise you guys. It's so much worth, you know, grinding rather than begging. You'll get way further in the game. I promise, I promise, I promise. This guy's scamming here too. You just gotta be careful in this game, guys. Literally every person in this game is out here to try to scam you. 99.9% of players. You just gotta find the right deals and you will eventually start making some progress, I promise you. So good luck with the trading, and honestly, that's the best way to get a Titanic pet in my opinion. But let's go ahead and move on to the final way I guess you could actually get a Titanic pet. And that is not gonna be the most efficient way, but anytime like a YouTuber does a giveaway, just enter, because, you know, why not? Why would you not enter into someone's giveaway? You might win a Titanic pet. Yes, don't get me wrong, it might be a 1 in like 10,000 chance, but hey, that's better chance than hatching the huge, right? Or I meant huge, but I meant the Titanic. But it's a better chance of than hatching it. So just enter those giveaways. You never know if you'll win. Even if it's a huge pet giveaway, enter that, because that could go to your, you know, progress in just getting enough gems to be able to straight up buy the Titanic pet. So telling you guys, it's doable. You could all do it. Just sit down, grind it out, and you got this. All right, now let's go ahead and move into some of the pay to win methods to get a Titanic pet, and then we could you know, finish up this video here. Okay, so the first pay to win option is going to involve you opening up the store here, going to the exclusive shop, and then just buying whatever the brand new like exclusive egg is. So this one right here, it costs 400 Robux for 1 egg, and you have a 0.05% chance of actually getting a Titanic pet. And this is like the same percentage chance every single time one of these new exclusive eggs come out. It's very, 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 very unlikely that you will get one. I highly, 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 highly recommend you do not ever, 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 ever try to open one of these eggs up, guys. Let me tell you why. This game could die any single day. And guess what? It is dying right now. It dies every single summer, and you never know if it will come back. It died last summer. Last summer, this game had 5,000 players in the summer. It came back, luckily, so I guess everyone's investments weren't totally worthless. But guys, in 5 years, when you grow up, who cares if you have a Titanic pet? Honestly, who cares? It's gonna be gone. This game, no one's gonna be playing it. It's gonna be a complete waste of time. just think about it before you waste your money, guys. It's much better to do the free-to-play methods, I promise you, and at least just find a way to get better odds than 0.05% chance. There's no point in wasting money on that, guys. Please listen to me on this. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Now, the other method is going to the store of big games. I'll meet you over there in 1 second. So once you're in the big game store, if you actually go over to the merch tab, you could find a bunch of different ways that like they sell like DLC items. So you could actually like click the DLC tab right here, and actually not that one, just click the shop one. And once you do that, if it ever loads, there we go. You can see on here that they do sell Titanic pets, but they're $250, guys. Please, once again, take my advice here. Don't waste your money or your parents' money or anyone's money on this. It's just not worth it. It's really not. I mean, I guess at least if you do the 250 option, at least you get a cool pet, but still, guys, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if you feel that it's worth it to you in the moment right now, if you're like, 10 years old and you grow up and, you're 17 in a couple years, you're not going to care that you have one of these pets, especially when you realize that they're working on a new game right now, that they're going to completely like abandon this game and then work on the new pet sim. So it's just not worth it, guys. I'm telling you, please hear me out here. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's tempting. I know. It's cool. I mean, it's cool to have a Titanic right now in the moment, but it won't be. It won't be in a little bit. I promise. They're way too much money. Way too much money. Don't do it, guys. Listen to me, please. If this video helps save at least one person from wasting their money on Titanic pets or huge pets, then I feel like the video has done its job. And to the rest of you guys watching, if you enjoyed the video and found the ways useful to get this Titanic pet, let me know by leaving a like. It really helps the channel out a ton. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And also, guys, if you would like to watch another video from me, check out this one on your screen right now, and I'll see you on over there. Adios.